It's Halloween time, or at least it is to me.
My decorations go up September 1st. Honestly, that's because it makes me super happy.
And because I have to put this all up extra early because I'm a photographer, I'm always looking for more ways to push Halloween into my world this time of year. You know, before I have to spend a lot of time in this really weird paradox of Holo-Christmas. So an extra month of only Halloween is very welcome. And honestly, I'd definitely start in August if I could. So if you haven't guessed yet, I'm doing something a little Halloween-y today. Specifically, I'm gonna photograph some ghosts. The concept for this, I think, started really getting popular a couple of years ago, but I never really jumped on the trend because I'm really bad at trends. But honestly, it's a really simple concept. You just need a sheet, some sunglasses or eyes cut out, and just like little props. I have added so many examples of shoots like this to my Pinterest board, but I am loving a couple of these the most.
Really what I'm loving about them is the fun tights, cute little props, and the pastel colors. I headed into Target to get what I needed. Unfortunately, they were not as up to speed like Michael's is, and everything is still in boxes and needs to be put out.
Alright, here's what I got. So Target doesn't have a lot out right now for Halloween, so I just kind of went through their dollar spot because everywhere else wasn't really like super Halloween-y. But that dollar spot was super crushing it though in Halloween. Alright, so I got 2 little baby pumpkins and they're so cute. And a giant sparkly pumpkin which will light up, and I'm probably going to use this in my own house because I think it's real cute. Really wanted a bucket or like some pumpkin like candy bucket. I couldn't find that. That's not out yet. But I do have a pink cauldron somewhere in the studio that I think will work with this. This is also one of those shoots where I don't really have anything I need to make for it. I need to make a couple of things, like I need to make a hair bow and then some extra eyes for the ghost if we don't use sunglasses. But really what this means is I need to go through my shame pile over there. Okay, so this pile has been out for a couple of days. I kind of had this idea already and I knew that what I wanted was probably in here. And recently somebody left my building and left a bunch of different stuff and like props and whatnot out in the hallway, and they were given to me. And a lot of that is sitting in here. I know for a fact that I have a light pink pastel-y sheet and I'm going to use that one for sure, but let's see what else is in here. Pile. Okay, this is the pink pastel sheet. I have a black one, which is not the color scheme I was going for, but I'm gonna pull it out anyway. And then the rest of what's in here is tulle, and I don't need that this time. So as far as scraps that I have that I can make eyes and bows with, I have these left over from 2 dresses I recently made, and it's just enough fabric to make a cute little bow with, which I am not good at all. Okay, let's be serious. I can't make a bow. I need to watch a tutorial.
The tutorial was very helpful. She was using ribbon though, and I'm using some flimsy scrap fabric. I also may have forgotten to mention that it's one of the hottest days of the year this week, and my studio air conditioners are struggling. So this was an easy but super warm project.
Have it all made and ready to go. Are the bows pretty? No, I actually think they're kind of ugly and I probably should have done a better job, but it's not going to matter for what it's for. It's not an up-close shot of the bow. It just needs to look like a bow, and these will do that. But I'm going to get everything packed up and ready to go. The shoot is tomorrow, but I'm just going to prep a little bit early for it and have everything ironed and packed away. So I'll see you tomorrow.
I ended up forgetting probably one of the most important pieces to this project, the tape. So those eyes I made were unusable, and I gave her my glasses. I tried to put the eyes under them, but that looked really odd, and they were also a little too big. It was also strangely starting to get really windy out. It looked cool in the shots, but definitely was pulling the sheet off of her head. And it may not look like it, but we chose to do this on the actual hottest day of the year. So putting those sheets on in what feels like 100+ degree weather was super difficult. We ended up doing some shots in the parking garage just because it was a little bit cooler. Kind of.
So hot. Okay, so small little update. We had to jump in here because it is now raining outside, and that doesn't work well whenever you're wearing a fabric ghost costume. But it is actually like raining pretty hard, so I don't know how long we're gonna be in here, but I think that the place is closing in a minute, so we're gonna get kicked out anyway. And our other person is hiding under the bridge across the street in the rain, so this is not ideal at all.
Once the rain stopped, we met up with our other person who was stuck under the bridge. We decided we wanted to make it kind of quick since it was so hot outside. I think the bubbles were a nice touch and gave it a fun and cute look, but the machine even stopped working after a couple of minutes. I blame the heat.
I will be the first person to say that that shoot did not go as planned. I had so many more props and ideas and poses that I wanted to use, but the fact that it was like 1,000 degrees just was not working with us, and I forgot everything because we were so warm. I can't wait to do this again, maybe whenever it's like fall temperatures. Weirdly enough, this week is fall temperatures, and maybe I should have pushed it to this week instead of last week, but I can't wait to do it again when it's not like stupid hot outside. If you're still here though, don't forget to hit that like button and let me know in the comments if you've ever done a shoot like this, or if you've ever done anything like the pumpkin head one that's also really popular. I'd love to know all about it. So leave me a comment, let me know, and I will see you next time.